Uh, Hello guys. Today I'm taking over the commentating over the Tier 2 CRL League racing. So here we see Luca Sebi leading the race. I missed the start, but that doesn't matter over here. As we can see, uh, Luca has a comfortable lead, but the virtual safety car came out. What has happened? Let's take a look. What has just happened? Who has crashed out? And it is IFC Q8 who has DNF from the race. Um that has taken out the safety car, and as you see, the Mercedes driver pitted for under the virtual safety car. Wait, what the? Chill. I'm new to this this stuff. I'm um um I have no. Oh, here we see the predicted pit stop strategies. So yeah, it went away. Yeah. Wait, moment. Whoa. Here we see Procast. Um. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Uh. Okay. Now we can. Okay, let's go. Now we can see the virtual city core has gone away, and we see Lucas Sibi is getting a real. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you, man. Okay, thank you, Turtle. So it's him, Lucas Sibi, and the Ripple driver is getting a really good slipstream. Here we go. Is there going to be an overtaking opportunity for the Ripple driver? He has DRS. He goes. Alpha Tauri goes to defensive, and they go side by side into that turn. Alpha Tauri takes the outside line goes inside. Now they have a wheel-to-wheel battle, and Ripple driver takes the position. Here we see Ripple has taken a comfortable position at the restart, and he's taking a really good gap as well. There's a... Okay, let's see what's... There are two guys got a drive-through as well. The Sky's Cube. And Deer 124 as well. Okay, let's see what's going over the back of the field. There's a comfortable... Let's see, like, the cap has... I don't know that yet, but sometime in the near future I might be. But as you see, there's another opportunity for the Alpha Tauri driver to overtake the Ripple driver, because there's going to be two DRS zones. First is going to be on the main start straight, I mean, and another one after the Rouge. And Alpha Tauri loses the control and goes really wide. I mean, yeah. But he's going to make that time up because of the DRS. But worst commentating. No, what? First time. It's my first time. First time at this job. Never done it before. There are still 17 laps left. And here we see the Alpha Tauri driver getting the DRS. Red Bull driver goes to inside line. And Alpha Tauri just goes past really gently. Alpha Tauri takes the place. It's now P1. And as you see, the Aston Martin and McLaren are going to have a fight soon as well over the P3 position. Yeah, the field has punched up a bit. But as you see, the Red Bull and Alpha Tauri driver are having their own battle, as you see. And that both Mercedes drivers have DNF'd. One of them retired just now. But as we can see, only one guy started on mediums, I think. The Ferrari driver, on 9th place. That started on... One started on hards. That's interesting. I'm not sure if they pitted under the ESC, maybe. But as you see, the Alpha Tower driver is actually getting away from Red Bull. Oh, at this crossing, the Red Bull driver goes a little wide. But what has happened? Is there a retro? Yeah, there's a safety car. There's a safety car. What has happened? Okay, that's interesting. I thought the Red Bull driver, Aston Martin, and McLaren have bitted. Ma ei saa näidata. I cannot see show the people crashing out. But that's really interesting of Alpha Tauri driver for staying out, honestly, because he's on the softs and the correct call would have been going for the mediums. So I think he's kind of screwed by now. But maybe there's a chance that he can make those positions up later on. But I really doubt the tire degradation because it's not that high on this track. I mean, it's still high, but not that high. That different. Fuck. Muted my microphone accidentally, sorry. And Dubra has gotten a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Dubra has already 6 seconds of penalties as well. But yeah, everyone has done a pit stop already, and the first two haven't made one yet. What is this? Dubra is making VRC moves, and honestly, we're seeing some intense driving. This is yo, and what has happened? Dubra has lost his wing. He has gone to the wall, but he's still in the race. What am I witnessing? What we are witnessing? Let's see what he's going to make up next. He's going a little wide, but nothing stops this man, I guess. What? He's going to take a real gently this corner, because nope, he's going to pit again. Okay. Ryan is on softs. Okay. But that's interesting from the Williams driver, honestly. The safety car is probably gonna stay out for next 2 laps as well. Okay, let's see. This guy's... Wait. Dubra has retired. Okay. That's really unfortunate, sadly. So, there's 5... They started the session with 17 people in it, but there's 11 left. So, 6 people have already... What is this T-Sync? Okay, this is really scuffed. Hopefully nobody gets a penalty for hitting each other. There's a 5-second penalty. Yeah. And Sky's Cube 12 has gotten a penalty for severe collision under the safety car. I personally think it will be... but the safety car should go in on this lap, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, safety car is in this lap. So we are going to have an interesting start, honestly, because the first two guys haven't pitted yet. I mean, the Ferrari I think it has a really good advantage, but he still needs to make like 10 seconds up, because the pit stop under the safety car is still faster. But he has the advantage over the strategy. Are they going? No, they're not yet. Alpha Challenge. Let's see what are they going to do. Okay, this is going to be really interesting, but the P3 has all... Okay, and they're going! Okay, yeah, and the Red Bull driver gets an excellent start. And he's going to probably overtake around the Rouge, after Rouge, because of the really good start he got. And here they go. AlphaTauri has a comfortable lead over the second, over the Ferrari driver. Already 1 second, but it's dropping because of the slipstream. And they got now a Rouge. But is the Red Bull driver able to overtake the Ferrari? This is going to be the question. Here we see. Ferrari driver is not chasing the line. And the Red Bull driver isn't getting closer as well. But just a reminder, the Red Bull driver obviously has a newer set of tires. And the Ferrari driver has old set of mediums, but they're still in really good condition, but not in good as the Red Bull drivers. And Red Bull driver goes a little wide over here, as you can see. Europe Helm, I'm sorry if I spelled it wrongly, has gotten a 3-second penalty for exceeding track limits. The Red Bull, yeah, okay, as you can see, the Red Bull driver is pushing now really hard to clear that Ferrari driver in front of him. And there's a Red Bull driver who has gone really wide and spun, almost. As you saw on the background. And the Red Bull driver has actually overtaken the Ferrari already, but the Ferrari is going for it again to take back his position. They're going side by side. They're going side by side. Here we see. They're going side by side, and the Red Bull takes the inside line. But the Red Bull has spun! What has just happened? The Ferrari takes his place back, but the Red Bull driver, who was in supreme position to take the victory, has spun. That's really unfortunate for him. I don't know what has happened over there, but it might have been a real touch that offset the balance of the car. McLaren driver went a little wide over the corner. But as you can see, the McLaren driver is actually really fast, and he may overtake the Ferrari driver. I mean, yeah, that's the Martin driver. And soon after it, the Ferrari driver. As we can see, he's using overtake to get the line. What's going to happen? Is he going for the move? Is he going for a move? He is! He's going for an insane tail bump! Is he going to take the 2 places? The Ferrari driver leaves enough space, and the McLaren driver has made an insane move! Just time bomb 2 guys in 1 corner. That's insane. He has gone a little wide, but he has making up 2 places in 1 corner. That was insane! That was insane move on the inside line. Insane! Yeah, it was. But as you can see, the AlphaTauri driver is at really comfortable lead, but still a reminder, the one of the Ferrari drivers and the Alpha Tauri drivers who is leading the race right now need to make a one pit stop. So, and the other drivers have pitted already. So that's really bad for him. He's still the fastest guy with the old sauce, but he needs to make up around 10 seconds of delta, I think. Around 12 seconds. So he's losing out right now big time, but watch out guys, watch out guys. Later on in the race he's going to have a freshers mediums probably. And the tire delta should be big enough to make up the time. Hopefully for him. As you can see, the McLaren driver is getting away from the Aston Martin driver, but oh, there's a Williams! Okay, Williams is now P4 and has overtaken the Ferrari. What has happened with the Ferrari? He's going really slowly. I think he has lost the wing. This is right. He's going really slowly. As we can see, the Ferrari driver, nice. The wing is there, but he's going really slowly. What? Okay, that's really interesting. Oh, the Ferrari driver and the Ripple driver. Let's see what's okay. Ferrari has taken an easy place from the Ripple, one of the Ripple drivers. Okay. Okay, there's a fight going on for the P5 place. So let's see. Is the Ferrari driver able to overtake the Alpha Tauri after a Rouge? Yeah. That double overtake was insane. I thought he was going to miss the apex like big time. And run off the Ferrari driver as well, or take him out even. But that was really well managed by him. The P5 position has been given to Ferrari. And the Alpha Tauri loses the rear end. And almost loses the control of the car as well. But as you can see, the softs are really falling off by now because of the gap. It was before 2.5 seconds and now it's around 1.6, 1.5. So the Alpha Tauri driver should pit around next few laps, probably in this lap or near 2 laps time. Otherwise he's going to lose out really much time because of the tire degradation. Simply not worth the time. And you're by Helm. Once again, I'm sorry if I misspell it. Has gotten another 3-second penalty. In total he has 6 of them now. Whoa, and Pink Panther has gotten up to really close to the AlphaTauri driver. And the AlphaTauri driver pitted, as I thought. Because he was losing a lot of time. And the fastest lap has gone to the Aston Martin driver, 146.6. But as you can see, the McLaren driver is taking on the lead now, and behind him is the Aston Martin driver. And then Williams. Okay, as we can see, there's another fight going on for the P5 again. Once again, they go on from the Rouge, and now they go on the main straight. As we can see, AlphaTauri driver is getting the DRS, and they're going side by side. Ferrari driver runs him wide. AlphaTauri has the no, and the Ferrari driver has taken him out. Ferrari driver didn't leave enough space for him. And Alpha Tauri has lost the position. That's really unfortunate for him. But the Ferrari driver ran wide and yeah. Here is the race leader right now with 5 laps old mediums. Behind him, Aston Martin, closing up, or not really actually, steady 1.3 second gap over the Aston Martin driver for McLaren. And the Williams has lost a lot of time to the first 2 guys. Yeah. Oh, as you can see, the Ferrari driver might have a move on the Alfa Romeo driver. The Alfa Romeo driver has loosened the ERS because of the red lights flashing. If you already... And the Red Bull driver has lost! Has lost out! He has spun! He has spun! And he goes on. That's really unlucky. But let's see the AlphaTauri driver who has just pitted. Let's see how much time he needs to make up. AlphaTauri driver is 21 seconds behind the race leader. That's going to be a huge gap. He needs to make a lot of time up. If he manages to get to P3, honestly, it would be really impressive, honestly. As we can see, the two front guys are having a relaxed time. As we can see, they're at their own pace and comfortably faster than the other guys, except the P9 AlphaTauri driver. He is exceptionally fast. But is he fast enough to take the victory? We'll see in about 10 laps time. As we can see, the second AlphaTauri driver is getting really close to the Ferrari driver, but is he close enough to make the move on him? We will see it. He has the advantage of DRS, obviously. He gets a really good exit out of the first corner as well. And now up they go on the Rouge. Is he far close enough to make the move? I think not. Yeah, the Alpha driver is not close enough to make the move. As you can see in the background, the other they're going side by side. Oh, and the Alpha driver has spun as well. What has happened over there? What has happened? Yeah. Y'all got strolled. Oh, as you can see, the second AlphaTauri driver is really close to the Ferrari driver. This time, is he going to be close enough to make the move on the main straight or at the start-finish line? This time, Ryan Baltes has gotten a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits 3 times. As we can see, the Alpha driver and Nishibushi has gotten a 3-second time penalty as well for exceeding track limits. This time, Alpha driver is closer than the other last lap, I mean, to make the move maybe? He's doing that. He has obviously the advantage of DRS again, once again. Locks up. He gets a really good inside line. He gets a decent exit as well. And he should be close enough to make the move, actually. As we can see, they're going up the Rouge again. The Ferrari driver loses it for a second, I think. But here we see the AlphaTauri driver going for that outside line, but the space wasn't there. That was really interesting move by the AlphaTauri driver. He could have just gone for the inside line and taken the corner, but instead he went for the outside line when the space wasn't even there. But we leave it there. And Unleashed has gotten a 3-second time penalty as well for exceeding track limits. Here we see the McLaren driver getting really close to the first Ferrari driver. Here we see he's using the overtaking, using the battery to get close to him. As you can see, it's pretty close actually. He's close enough to get the DRS obviously, but freaking quite late actually. He loses it. He loses the back end and loses a lot of time because of it. That's really unfortunate for him. Oh, and the Lunox and Yorba Hill once again. That's the third lap in a row. They're having a fight. Last time the AlphaTauri driver went for the outside line, and the space is there. And AlphaTauri driver goes for the inside line, but he didn't get the DRS. So is it a strategical idea of the Ferrari driver to just make the pass again on the main straight? Because he's getting the opportunity, and yeah, he goes for the easy overtake. He's not even using the battery. That was impressively good play by Yorba Hill to get the DRS and pass once again. Or maybe he just, we don't know, was it a strategical move or he just went wide on the first corner. But still, he got the place back, so it's all good for him. Really well played by him. And the McLaren driver has lost a lot of time to the Ferrari driver because he lost the back end on the last corner sadly. He was actually really close to the Ferrari driver before. But as you can see, the battle is going on for the 6th place right now. But let's see what's going on over here. There's nothing really. Yeah. And AlphaTauri driver goes really wide. Loses the back end almost. But the Ferrari driver is doing some interesting... And he has spun! The Ferrari driver has spun! He loses it on the corner. The back end just went away. So the P6 position has taken for the AlphaTauri driver, and as you can see, before leading the race was this AlphaTauri. He loses the back end. That's really interesting. A lot of people are having really much trouble about the back end of the car. That's really interesting actually. But as you can see, Lucas Sebi is 26 seconds behind from the race leader, and he's not going to make up that time. He should have pitted under the safety car, but yeah, I think it's a strategical error by that AlphaTauri driver, sadly. But as you can see, the McLaren driver is still getting closer to the Ferrari driver, and he might be able to make that place big. Unlike before, he lost the back end on the last corner. But right now it's really quiet. Everybody's enjoying their own race. Nothing really close going on. But the first and second place are still constantly at the same cap. Like, it has been over 1.5 seconds over the whole race distance. So they're both driving the same fast, but is the Pink Panther going to take the victory home, or is it going to be the Aston Martin driver? We will find out in about 5 laps time. Now 4. Really interesting move from the... He hit the pit wall. Okay. But it's a really interesting choice for the Ferrari driver to pit for the softs, I guess. But that's really... he hasn't pitted yet. Yeah, he didn't pit yet. He lost the wing as well on the pit entry. He has lost a lot of time because of it. I think it should be like 4 seconds faster. Oh, and AlphaTauri driver has pitted for softs as well. Okay, there's 5 laps left. 4, I mean. Nicky Rishi has gotten another 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Lucas Sebi needs a miracle to win this race. He needs a safety car. Somebody needs to pull a Nicolas Latifi for him. So he could get the time total correct for the chance to win. Because there's no way he's going to make up all of that time. 25 seconds to that leader. Yeah, right now it's really quiet. Nothing special going on. Sadly. As you can see, the Ferrari driver who has just beaten for softs is getting really close to the Red Bull driver who was a race leader before. But sadly, in wheel-to-wheel racing, he had a contact with... I don't even know who. I think was it with... Okay, I'm not really sure, but he had contact with someone and he spun because of it. And thanks for the host and Agatha Jr. Thanks for the follow as well. Okay, and Niche Race run a little wide after the pit exit. Really surprised that he didn't get a penalty for it, honestly. Because it's usually I think it's first time it's a warning, actually. Okay, but as you can see, there's going to be three-way battle soon. Over the P6, P7 place. But as you can see, the right driver takes the move and gets the inside line. Outside line and the inside line for the next corner, but he's not fast enough to make the move stick. That was insanely close though. Really smart move by the Ferrari driver. But there's going to be a three-way fight where the P6, P7 places. So the P6 guy has old hard, P7 has 8 laps old mediums, and Ferrari driver has new softs that they just put on. There we see what's going to happen. That Alfa Romeo driver is weaving really hard. He doesn't have battery as well. That Alfa Romeo is in really scuffed situation, honestly. Doesn't have any battery left, so he's going to lose the place probably. And yeah, the Red Bull driver is getting the DRS, but I think personally he's not going to make the move here, because it's just done. And yeah, smart move by the Red Bull driver. Now he's going to get the DRS for the main straight, and he's going to make the move stick. And it's going to be a three-way fight for the P6. And on the go to the Rouge. And Ryan Baptiste has gotten a 3 second. And the Red Bull driver has gotten really wide. But still, he has the advantage of DRS. Ferrari driver has advantage of DRS as well. And they both get past. They both get past of the Alfa Romeo driver. Alfa Romeo driver. So now it's going to be P6 fight. Or the P6 between the Ferrari and the Red Bull driver. The Ferrari driver has an advantage of the tires. It's some new softs that he has just put on. It's going to be 3 laps left to the checkered flag. And the Alfa Romeo driver has just spun and lost the front wing. And he has lost the position as well to the Alfa driver now. He doesn't have any wings, so that's gone really wide around this corner. It's cutting the track really hard now, but it's a race over for him, sadly, I think. If there's not going to be a safety car, it's P9. Yeah, and he has DNF. Oh, sadly. But now it's going to be a fight for the P6 place between the Red Bull and Ferrari driver. Okay, really interesting move, but I think Red Bull is trying to be strategical. Or, yeah! They're trying to get the DRS, both of them! but Ferrari driver was really smart, and now they're going to fight over who gets the DRS. But still, it's going to be the Ferrari driver who's going to get that DRS advantage after the Rouge on the main straight. And obviously he has the Ferrari advantage. And now they go side by side. And Ferrari driver takes the place comfortably. And AlphaTauri has joined the party as well. AlphaTauri has taken the position as well from Red Bull. So now it's P6 Ferrari, P7 AlphaTauri. Okay, is AlphaTauri driver going to be close enough for the main straight to make the pass on the Ferrari driver? We'll soon find out. It's going to be nice. 1 lap remaining. 2 laps remaining, actually. As we can see, the Aston Martin driver is getting really close to the McLaren driver. The McLaren driver is running out of ERS. And the Aston Martin driver as well. So it's going to be a nice fight. Okay, soon. Now the Alpha driver has the advantage of the DRS, and is he going to be close enough to make the move on the Ferrari driver? We'll soon find out. Is he going to dive bomb it? Nah, he's going to make it play it safe. But he almost goes into the Ferrari driver. That was almost a contact between them. And Ryan Barthes has beaten for results for fastest lap, I'm pretty sure. Alpha driver has gone a little wide, but let's see. Let's see. Now it's going to be a fight over the first place. The Pink Panther has been leading the whole race pretty much after the pit stop from AlphaTauri. He has been leading every lap. Around 10 of them. He goes really wide on the last corner. But now Aston Martin has the advantage of the DRS. And now they go for the first corner. My McLaren driver has really, let's say, made decent exit out of it. But they both are using the ERS to make sure, because it's a last lap as well. That's a last lap battle. Let's see. Now they go. And now they go. McLaren driver goes really defensive to the inside line. Aston Martin is going to make the move for the outside line. And up they go. They go wheel to wheel to the corner. And now they have a little touch, but Aston Martin goes and takes on the P1 place. But it's still not over because they're really close. And is the McLaren driver going to be close enough to make the move on the final straight? We'll soon find out. At the same time, there's going to be a fight over the P6 still. The AlphaTauri driver has advantage of the DRS, and now they go. Now they go. And now they go. Side by side. They go side by side. AlphaTauri takes the outside line from the inside. Now the Ferrari driver has gone a little wide and has given the opportunity for the Red Bull driver to close on. But the Pink Panther has also 3 seconds of penalties, so unfortunately he's not going to be able to take the win. But let's find out. Just close. Is the Red Bull driver going to be close enough to make the place? No, and he has spun! The Red Bull driver has spun! And he is sadly spun. And Aston Martin takes on the victory. Takes on P1. Pink Panther P2. Sky Cube takes on P3 place. Luca Sebi goes on. He was leading the race pretty comfortably at the beginning, but wasn't fast enough to make out the places. He goes P4. Nishibushi goes P5. The Alpha driver goes over the line, finishes P6. SpongeBob goes over the line, finishes P7. And now the Red Bull driver, who was really close to the P7, who sadly spun before the last main straight, has taken home P8. And now the last Red Bull driver, I'm pretty sure he's going for the fastest lap, but we are seeing is he going for it or not. It's a really good. He was okay. He's gone a little wide, but is he going to make that? Is he going to take the first lap? We will soon find out if he got the fastest lap. Let's tune in after the ending screen. Driver of the day was SpongeBob, the Ferrari driver. And now we see the podium. On the podium, Aston Martin, who takes on the victory. Sadly, the McLaren driver missed out on the victory because of the 2-second penalty, and the Aston Martin driver has passed him on the last lap as well. But it didn't really matter since McLaren driver had a 3-second time penalty.
Yes.
As you can see, double podium for the McLaren drivers and victory for the Aston Martin driver.
My word. Thank you.
As you can see, the fastest lap didn't went to the Red Bull driver, went for the Alpha Tauri driver.
Thank you.
And yeah, this was a commentating by Graffy, and hopefully you will tune in for another time.